name's Anna. I'm a retired teacher, and today I want to share with you some of my Montessori inspired activities for children 2 to 4 years old. These activities focus on learning basic skills, hand-eye coordination, and fine motor skills. Today we will be reading Noah's Ark and doing activities with R is for rainbow. The first thing that we're going to do today is we're going to read the story of Noah. So we would pick a book or a Bible and read the story of Noah. There's lots of books available. This one is from Dollar Tree. It is such a cute book. This one is from the Toddler Bible. I really like this one because this one is a lift the flap. Toddlers love the kind of book where they can lift the flap. And this one has a little scripture here. Super cute. It's also a baby Bible. This one is actually from Dollar Tree, and it actually comes with a little music CD. This one is the little people, Noah and the animals. And this one is so cute because it also has the lift the flap. And the little animals match the little toys, the little people toys. So first thing we would read the story of Noah. For this next activity, I created this printable. It's what comes next. So you can use whatever manipulative you have. We have some bottle tops. We can go red, blue, red, blue, red, and then what comes next? Blue. If you have some of these counting bears, you can use that as well. Green, yellow, and so on. You can use pom-poms if you have some pom-poms. Blue, green, blue, green, blue, what comes next? Green. If you have some of these little erasers, these are from Target, from their $1 bins. These are little stars. Orange, blue. Orange, blue, orange, and what comes next? Blue. Whatever manipulative you have at home, you can use for this activity. This is a free printable and I'll link it below. This next activity, I created this printable. I'm calling it Let's Make a Rainbow. And there's several things that you can do with this. I laminated this for durability. So one of the first things that we can do is make the rainbow using a manipulative. I am going to use some pom-poms. So I would have my child put pom-poms, red pom-poms, all the way around. Then we would go with the next color, which is orange. We would put all the orange pom-poms all the way around. So then the last part, at the bottom, we would put the blue. This is a great exercise because as your child is working on this, they're using the little pincer grasp. We're also talking about colors and about forming the rainbow. So another thing that you can do is have your child form the rainbow with some Play-Doh. So they get to roll the Play-Doh, and then they get to form their rainbow. Working with Play-Doh is a great way to work on their little hand muscles. And this is going to strengthen their little hands for later on when they start writing. This next activity is a pre-writing activity. We're going to use this printable that I created, and what we're going to do is have our child trace the lines from left to right. Here's the two lions, and we're going to say, let's help the lions make it all the way to Noah's Ark. So we're going to be tracing the lines. Pre-writing is learning the skills necessary to begin writing. Pre-writing is an important step because it teaches children the proper way to hold a pencil. Pre-writing also helps children with the development of hand-eye coordination. They learn that words go from left to right. For this next activity, we're going to build a rainbow, and we're going to be using this rainbow stacking toy. This is a Montessori toy, but this one is plastic. I got this one at Walmart for $5. We're going to use some Play-Doh, and we're going to use some pipe cleaners. This rainbow stacking toy is a great toy to have for your child because there's a lot of things that they can do with this. They can build bridges or tunnels or houses or just build a rainbow. But today we're using the Play-Doh. So the first thing that we would do is have our child pick the first pipe cleaner, which is red. We're going to put one side here and one side here. Then we would go with the next color, orange. And we would continue working with all the colors. Blue, and then what's the last color? Purple. Just a fun way to work with Play-Doh, with the pipe cleaners, and building a rainbow. For this next activity, I got this picture from the internet. I laminated it and I punched some holes. I'm using a shoelace, so I made this sewing card or lacing card. So what we're going to do is have our child work on this sewing card. So we go this way and bring it back out, and we would do this and go all the way around. When children are working with lacing cards, they're boosting their fine motor skills. They're working on their pincer grasp, and they're improving their visual motor skills. It is an eye-hand coordination activity, and it is a great concentration activity. All of these skills are necessary for pencil grasp and functional grasp. This is a fun way to boost their fine motor skills and to have fun. For this next activity, I have the little people Noah's Ark and the little people animals. So I would have my grandson play with the animals. We would talk about the number 2, how all the animals came into the ark 2 by 2. So I would have my grandson just play with the animals with the little Noah's Ark. Now, if you don't have the little people's Noah's Ark, you can actually make this with a shoebox and with this printable. I'll link this below, and you can make your little Noah's Ark. And you can have your child play with any animals that he may already have at home. Remembering to talk about how the animals came into the ark 2 by 2. For this next activity, this is a number quantity activity. I created this printable. We're going to use this printable. We're going to use magnetic numbers and some type of a manipulative. So what we're going to do is put a number on one cloud, and if it's a number 1, then we're going to go ahead and put 1 pom-pom. 1. Okay, now let's do 2. And then we would put 2 pom-poms. 1, 2. Let's work a number 3. 1, 2, 3, and so on. This next activity is a beginning letter sound activity, and we're also going to review shapes. So we would talk about rainbow, and rainbow starts with the letter R. So can you put the R on the circle? Raccoon. Raccoon starts with the letter R. Can you put the letter R on the rectangle? Rabbit. Rabbit starts with the letter R. Can you place the R on the square? This is a fun way to review beginning letter sounds. This next activity is a fine motor skills activity. I'm using a shoebox, and I created this printable. I put them on a popsicle stick. So what our child is going to do is just put the little animals on the little slots, and they can take them out and do it all over again. I hope that you enjoy the activities I had for you today. If you like them, go ahead and give it a like. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time.